Hello everyone and welcome back to Fablehaven Age of Wonders. For the Lord of the Sacred Land, Anubis, has claimed his first victory over the foul umbral demons that taint the land of duats. And now, we wage even greater war. Remember, in this series, the entire purpose is to clear as much of the abyss as possible. The other Gordier don't matter. If they don't get in our way, we're content with that. If they want to be our friends, we are pleased with that. Everybody except our traitorous brother, Wepwawet, the Destroyer, who perhaps we will have the opportunity to slay today because the Underpope is in his villain arc. And you know what? I respect that. So there is a very significant chance that Lycopolis could fall today, and we will take control of the Cult of the Wolf. It is appropriate. But before that, there's something I want to talk about, something I didn't realize. I mentioned in the last episode that the Bone Dragons and the Reavers received a buff. That buff is that they are now always classified as creatures of magical origin, which opens up a new avenue of synergy. Not many synergies, but synergy. And while I was looking through the talent tree, the Imperium tree, I realized the last talent has changed. The last Empire skill. Spells can now be cast in the first turn of combat. This used to be the third, fourth, fifth? It used to be down here. I don't remember where it was. This does not feel like an ultimate Empire skill. I'm sorry, it doesn't. I can't think of many skills that I would want to cast on turn 1. Like maybe if you're yeeting out damage or something like Withering Mist or Thunderstorm that, affects multiple turns. This doesn't feel great. Compare that to reveal the entire map. The Knightly Orders, making your legendary units absolute gods. The Reign of Destruction. I don't know. I had to get that off my chest. I don't feel like this is a great ultimate skill. But anyway, the reason why I was looking at this tree is because of Astral Binding, which used to be the ultimate skill. The ultimate skill, Empire skill. Now gives new magical origin units +1 rank, so you can recruit them at a higher level. This used to be +3, right? I think so, when it was up here. Which would, of course, been insane for the Reavers, but... Reapers. Reavers are a culture, Fabe. One you haven't played recently and desire to do so. Oh well. We need to return to our domain to heal up. We are wounded, battered, but never broken. Although our army kind of could use some bolstering here. This one needs frontline. This one needs frontline. This one needs ranged. Good talk. Sorry, I had to get that rant off my chest. But we're good. We're back. We're ready to fight. We have fairies and knights. Man, life is swell. Ah, yes, I remember. Do you remember? So I recruited this at the end of the last turn through the Rally of Lieges. Which, by the way, our build kind of leans into the Rally if we want to. But they have Budding Strength. So in a 1-hex radius, they grant 2 Strengthened and True Strike, meaning the attacks cannot miss, and it will remove Blind if it is applied. So combine this with our Archer Legion, and I think it'd be really fun. Someone suggested that in the previous playthrough when I was moaning relentlessly about missing with Shek'Zir and her archer build. I can't believe they aren't attacking me. The whole reason I didn't build any siege is because every time I've done this, they've just straight up attacked me. Whatever. There's a Pyro Warden. GG. The Pyro Warden could solo this. I'm not joking either. Like, not even... The Pyre Warden can solo, but apparently the AI can't. I might be wondering, how, babe, can the Pyre Warden solo this? Well, it helps when the AI casts magic. So we're going to move over here to just straight up block line of sight. Then, they do something stupid like that. We move in, do something incredible like that. That won't work. Do this so they can't move. Don't much. If either of them... Aww. Unfortunate. Well, anyway. GG. Yep. Oh yeah, eat that corpse. Have at it. Why is my game lagging? GG. I'll just dismiss this. I want to keep my souls going because dragons are a lot, you know? God, Pyre Wardens are so absolute just Higher Templar. Sorry. They're just the best. I love them. How can anything come close to competing with a Pyre Templar? They can't. Let's go Temple the Exalted. That's going to be absolutely insane soon. We have 2 gold mines. We have no research posts. 1 forester. Uh-oh. We don't have a guild up yet, but it's probably going to be... I mean, it wouldn't be awful. Let me pop away at 13. Do we dare go Farmers Guild? For the meme? Sure. Probably need some foresters, though. Yeah. So the Farmers Guild, I don't do this very often. But the Farmers Guild... Should I build that? Basically just means we expand super duper fast. So it's really not that big of a deal. We'll get the blacksmith. We'll get the cheap stuff. El Cheapo. Our Scholars Guild is coming in, and then I guess we go Estate Hall. Why are you mad? Oh, right, you're not tier 4 yet. Look, our main city isn't even mad, even though it's on fire. Isn't that incredible? And this is definitely going Smithing Guild. I don't have enough foresters. Yeah, well, let's change that. Okay. Desecrates. I think I'm going to put a heal in the pocket. Oh, yeah, we're going to do a transmutation as well. Who's going to be transmuted? Numbered dwelling declared on me. Oh. Fair enough. Oh yeah, Terran is all up in my business. Sinopolis is not having a good time. But that's okay. Do we want... I mean, this would be a pretty spicy... transmutation area, I think. We have 3 conduits, or 3 mana nodes. Do I have one I can make? Can't tell. We have 3 mana nodes. This can be a conduit. That can be a conduit. Nothing down there. Maybe that's the place. Oh, also, I found out where the Mistwalkers were. Our Electric Countess has beaten them, and they were right here. The fairy portal, but of course the portal to Duatha is never taken by the AI. Maybe they know something I don't, but... Gotta be honest. I could not live in Pitruv if there were 2 lost wizards standing right next to it. A wounded scout arrives at your court, her armor torn and battered. The butcher. Yeah, she stammers. After the scout found her tongue by gulping down 2 goblets of wine, she shakily gives you her report. My lord of the sacred land, your enemy, the wicked Baroness of Olmark, set loose her most terrifying war chief upon your peoples, giving the bastard free rein. She looks at you soberly. Spera, the butcher of Olmark, kills, pillages, and desecrates like a wild beast. The dissenting war chief and her warriors will ravage across your lands. What will you do to stop her? They can rally the guards, which will block draft and gain city stability. Not too into that. We can do an 8 strength shadow check. I remember in the Witch Beast playthrough, I don't know what happened, but I got this event like 6 times throughout the entirety of the playthrough, and I just kept pressing this button. It was fine. But Anubis is a guardian of the sacred land. So naturally, there's only one thing to do. Why would you spawn this here? What? Okay. Doesn't make a lick of sense, but alright. Oh yeah, the Umbral Malady was nerfed. It can't kill you anymore. In the pre-build it could. That was always a good time. I guess, Dominia. Oh. That's fine. I was gonna say Dominia is the melee character in this army, but she's not. Well, I mean, I promised it. Can I step on this to break? Just for the memes? I can't. I would be tilted. Alright. Excuse me. We'll make sure our Pyre Warden is following. Our Sanctuary has expanded, and now we have... You wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. Mountain Necropolis can expand, and it shall. As our research post, can I find another research? I can. Nice. So we now have acquired, first of all, Astral 2. Great. The Void Stones. The Void Stones by themselves don't particularly help us because they give us passive allegiance with the Umbral Dwellings, which we do not care about. We're here to slaughter them all. However, excuse me, cleanse them all. Blint's bloodthirstiness is rubbing off on me. But we're here for the Umbral Malady immunity forging. That's what we're here for. Let's go army heal. Our army. Hold up. There we go. This deck is immune to the Umbral Malady. This is more of an early game thing, but it'll work. We'll make sure we get the Domain of Death working everywhere. Wepwawet has returned, just in time for me to go fight him. Capture the ruin. No, I'm good. Blint has crossed you. No! Also, what have you done to your beautiful face? Steel skin. I worked hard on making your face. Did you have to ruin it? Hey, look, our vassal's doing things. War has ended. that is a problem. Also, thank you for the compliment. So, we now have a new question that I must ask you, the viewer. Our purpose is to defend the realm of Duatha. of Duat. I knew I was going to make that mistake eventually. And honestly, I'm impressed I made it to episode 5 before I did. Ooh. Spellweaver. Another overchannel could be really cute. Aren't you dying, though? I'm pretty sure you are. I do not, for the life of me, remember where you are, though. The question I have. Our purpose, as mentioned, is to cleanse Duat, protect it, safeguard it, and guide the worthy souls to their eternal afterlife. You are very dead. Are we all right with Blint controlling the foul demons who have invaded our land? It feels appropriate to have a blessed soul. Do we want a spell? I can't afford it, but man, these cost increases are insane. They used to be so cheap. I wonder if Exemplar counts if I press it now. +2 rank is pretty cute, but we do have the career soldiers. Maybe I can hold on to it because it's very important to me. You know? We need 500? 500 by the time that we take on Wepwawet. Because I want to take over Lycopolis. That seems fun. Take Lycopolis, vassalize the rest of his miserable cult. You built this right on top of this, huh? Now, the Electric Countess is prime good. So technically... Oh yeah, I think these +20s are declaring the purge of the Umbral Abysses. So she, theoretically, I have no idea where these are coming from then. Should never have an alliance with the foul demons. The creatures of the abyss. Speaking of... If I move up, I can then make roads, right? Yeah. Well, kind of. That's a cliff. Well, excuse me, princess. Oh. Those are just infestations. Another Templar. The Temple of the Exalted is in, and now comes the time for our second Tier 4 tome. Now, the Tome of Supremacy is kind of a no-brainer. Condemn Army is incredible. The Anthem of Victory is game-winning by itself. And the Monument of Supremacy is good fun. But there is something more appropriate, more exact, that we need in our life. The Tome of Oblivion. I talked about the Reapers earlier as a bait. You thought I was going Tome of the Reaper? The reason why Tome of Oblivion is the most appropriate is because the fate and the afterlife There was not heaven and hell and that sort of concept. It was paradise in Duat if you could pass the trials, for those that were deemed worthy. And for those that Anubis found unworthy, those whose hearts could not compare to Mott. Is that who it was? The feather thing. Faced oblivion.
Death is not truly the opposite of life. The end is part of the journey. The true opposite of life is oblivion. When you have mastered this understanding, when you can harness the essence of the void and cast your enemies into non-existence, then you will truly command life, death, and what really lies beyond.
True. It is kind of funny how the ancient Egyptians were like, yeah, the most terrifying thing is nothing. That feels like a newer concept. But that's what they came up with. So all of these are pretty great. The Ritual of Somnia would be fun because it actually gives us a world map spell. We are currently lacking that. So I'm inclined to take that. Sleep of Oblivion is incredibly powerful as well. But I think I have to go Living Fog. I don't remember. I know I've used them in a few playthroughs, but they've never been a focus of what? 18 turns? Huh. Alright. That's a lot of production. I'm being besieged again. The desert necropolis will never know peace. Not until the foul... I probably should have sent you this way, actually. These guys are going to need reinforcements. But it is time to take on the next. Yep. Because the mountain necropolis is the one that's really screwed. To me, desert necropolis. Cast that there. This is one of the few ways to get city stability as the shadow culture. It's great. Anyway, I'm going to save my souls because we are going to get another bone dragon. We can see how they do. I expect poorly. I was expecting it to be bad, but not that bad. Okay. Fair enough. I have no idea what that was. Is that Harass Defender? Since when did that have an animation? Interesting. I don't believe that... Where are we going? I do not believe... Oh no. Please, Spain, you can do this. You can recall what we don't believe. That military engineering will affect the construction speed of the Sanctuary Outpost. We can pick it up. But I don't believe it does. It's actually bizarre that I don't have it yet. But the reason... There is a reason. Is because we haven't really been building cities from scratch. I should have just moved you before I healed, but that's alright. We've been integrating and absorbing and culling. And that's kind of my plan for expansion. Oh no! I'm sorry. You're gonna... Oh, those are towers, not abductors. That's so weird. You're gonna Umbran exile? Oh no. My penguin? And I'm gonna Umbral exile you. Turn the favor. Bitch. Alright, that was kind of a mistake, but that's fine. Imagine if I didn't whiff 2 attacks. How great that would be. Get zapped. So these are towers, huh? The Satiated Abductor Tower. So these should be combat summons. They are. For a second, I thought they weren't. I was about to get really mad. But we're chilling. We're vibing. I kind of want to just run it down. Okay, so this is all garbage. We want to move in this direction. Let's do it. What could possibly go wrong? Also, I definitely should have done this first. But we'll do that to make sure he doesn't die. You know, to the best of my abilities. Perhaps I have signed his doom and it's all ogre, but... if I had done that first, we would have gotten a Call of the Week proc. You'll love to see it. The Rust. The Rust is what you love to see. I can probably kill that and spur. Or spur, kill that, teleport. There's a lot going on here. Is there a reason we're all slowed? Maybe I don't spur. Or teleport. Man, the words in my brain are just not there. They're all jumbled up. We'll go here to see if we can keep this guy stuck. I mean, this penguin is about to ruin my career, but... like most YouTubers, the only thing that can ruin my career, truly, is me. Sometimes YouTubers are their worst enemy. Their own worst enemy. Is this a rant I want to go on? I don't know about that. Perhaps I shall. So one of the... when it comes to YouTubers, I suppose, and content creators in general, one of the things about them is they will often... did you just delete my hero? They will often portray like a character or a better version of themselves. And team, I'm here to tell you today, I don't do that. What you see is what you get. My folly, my silliness. Why are you almost done? Everything about me. This is it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. So, you know, my modest protection against drama. It's me. Yeah. So the mages are flying, so they can move about, but this guy's not flying. Because flying is cheating. Guess you should get in there too, bud. Little summon. Removed strengthening. Sure. The great thing about the pursuers is that... oh my. What was the White Witch? Can I reach? Nope. I bet I could have reached if I didn't have this Mark of the Huntress. Bet I could have. I need to get away from all this crap coming my way. The pursuers do overwhelming Power overwhelming. You know, the stand next to me do more crit stuff thing. They do that. It's great. Overwhelming tactics. Interesting. This is about to be a problem. Can I do something about that? Not really. I should have done that first. It would not be a Fabe playthrough if I didn't say that. At least a few times. Fabe playthrough, Fabe episode. Wouldn't be a playthrough either, but... Man, the past 2 playthroughs, my spells have been really garbage. Bone Daddy! I think this is the first time I have ever fought in an umbral dwelling. Also, am I still insane? Insane will attack enemies if there's no allies nearby. So, if I'm still insane, this works out. I am not. But I am in grave danger. You're not slippery, are you? Sure aren't. Okay, whatever. I think if I stand next to the tower, it won't be rude. Probably not. Alright, well. Time to get wrecked, I suppose. How many faithful units do we have? A fair bit. Maybe somebody can come and kill this. Yeah, look at that. I kind of want this to be the last thing that dies, though, because of the Splitterling spawns. The Splitterling split, if you will. Ah! 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 Another commonality this has with the previous playthrough is I have so much ranged and so little time. Well, I suppose the difference is I have short range compared to just inaccurate range. Killed by decaying zombies. All we lost was a Bone Daddy. That's okay, because we're going to get a Bone Dragon. And Nature's Rebuke. And Imperium. Should I select the talent just in case? Founding an upgrade. I mean, I'll take it. We'll give it a shot. Outposts are useful. Oh, it does. I take it back. I'm incorrect. I'm wrong. I know nothing. How could this army be so spooky and so not at the same time? I guess we wait for the Bone Dragon. You're doing great. Cyanopolis is chugging away at that 11-turn temple. What about you? 13 turns? I'm trying to think of anything that takes that much production. Defensive pact between Wepwawet and Mordred. Uh-oh. Murazond and the Dowie Czar have gone to war. Okay. Integration. Great. I don't know if we will be integrating any of our vassals. We're happy to integrate Desert Necropolis because they are our people. Our people. Mordred. Why on earth would you side with such a rude character? What am I missing? I forgot already. I'm missing Fireforged Stone. Blint, you live underground. Nope. Okay. At the end of the day, the ores are definitely the least completed magical material. I do think it was a good change that they were added primarily underground, but There are also players who don't like Underground. Like in Age of Wonders 3, I played primarily with Underground disabled. I do think it's better, but it took a while to get to this state, you know? Also, this turn, the Mistwalkers are about to reappear. People are doing pretty well in the Underground. Including the Umbral Abyss. Wow, look how far these have gone. How is there an Umbral nest in the overworld, I wonder? Or, you know, outside of the Abyss. Is there an infestation that can just spawn? Ooh, you got owned. To be fair, the Industrious Culture can be pretty tricky to beat down. No, why? A thick, unnatural mist is spreading from the forest south of Sinopolis. An eerie silence engulfs the world outside the city gates. Reports of strange figures creeping in the shadows sow panic amongst your citizens. Other surrounding villages speak of people disappearing into the fog. How do you react to the horrors lurking within the mist, threatening the population of your city? That is a great question. We can boost out some draft, or we can delay it. It's probably best to delay it, right? Like, bro, Sinopolis is on fire. You think I have time to deal with the Fae? I guess I'm building another army. I can afford it, but... And remember, we do have Dark Vigor, so we are healing within Wepwawet's domain. What are close we to Hero 5? We are 6 turns out. Downside to your entire city being ruins, you can't boost out any teleporters, but you can. Alright, here's what we're doing. Teleporter infrastructure time. What's new? Oh. The Astral Reserves. That's actually pretty good. We'll take that. So, with teleporter infrastructure, give me that Scholar's Guild. I should have checked to see how quickly, if this changed turns, but I'm not sure. Then we're going to have the Desert Necropolis get a teleporter infrastructure as well. Huh. I guess you. Alright. Now, when this army leaves the Abyss, they hop into the teleporter and they get ready to defend Sinopolis, and then they can deal with all this crap going on. Perfect. I do really enjoy in Total War Warhammer 3, which, by the way, that series is coming to an end soon. It is totally affected by the Werk outpost thing. Okay. I really enjoy that you can just click on an ally, like their army, and go, hey, attack this. Their diplomatic features have gotten a lot better over the years. I am completely content with that. I got a request for Bone Dragons, so I hope everyone enjoys the Bone Dragon. The Legion of Bone Dragons. I don't know how appropriate it is for like an ancient Egyptian thematic playthrough, but it's fun. Stay here, bud. Yes, you approach that. We've gotten a Scholar's Guild. We currently have 154 knowledge coming in from the area. Plus 40 from the Scholar's Guild. That's not bad. Those are rookie numbers. compared to some of our playthroughs, but that's okay. Thank you, little vassal. Question, little vassal. Why are you here? You're not long for this world, but everyone should be attacking Terran Gorefiend. He is the dick of the hour, okay? And not the good one. The rude one. I had spells to cast, but I couldn't cast a Maid of Death anyway, so. Probably should have cast Desecrated Structure, though. The Shadow, I don't remember what it's called. The modded tomes that we used in the Kel'Thuzad odd playthrough helped a lot with the soul economy. Helped a lot. I'm gonna have to kill all this stuff while we're here as well. Oh yeah, I noticed. I don't know where it is in the abyss, but I did notice when I was looking at our Elector Countess over here. There's water in the abyss. Is there supposed to be? I just thought that was really interesting. Also, is this double gold? It's not, no. I mean, this technically is double gold, but... The fuck? Oh, right. Yes, of course. The terrain is switched to misty terrain. Or, you know, has misty stuff going on. What is the 3-piece for this again? Vassals grant knowledge. Eldritch Pact grant knowledge. Unfortunately for the game, we're here to slay all the Eldritchs, so... Which makes the, what? There's a Lost Wizard in here. Which does make the choice about Blint's little pacts more complicated. Because if I have to kill them all, if we've decided that it is my duty to slay all of the Eldritch Abyss, that means we have to go to war with Blint. The Underpope, who has thus far, been a steadfast ally. However, it is worth noting, Blinty Boy has been very bloodthirsty. Perhaps that's the sort of aggression that Anubis, guardian of Duat, lord of the sacred land, does not appreciate. Perhaps. As I said, I'll leave it up to you guys. We may do it just because slaughtering Blint is, you know, par for the course. What does that mean about the speech I made at the start of the episode, then, that talks about how we want to befriend the god here? Not sure yet. But it's fine. A significant part of these story-type playthroughs is just finding excuses for the things I want to do. We still don't have any good spells. I mean, we can pop this. There you go, bud. Of course, they're just gonna curse eat it. Curse eat one of these pieces, but that's alright. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare. Ow? Ow? Perfect. I I thought for sure that she was going to do the mind control or the insanity. And as the dragon is standing right next to this thing, it would have been not great. Does decaying spread by standing next to somebody? I thought it spread at the end of the turn to adjacent people. Well, whatever, it's fine. Alrighty. You've done your job. What do we do about this? I don't think we do much, Tim. Is it... One of the tomes will destroy the terrain here when we attack, but I don't think it's one we possess. I mean, obviously, but... like, possess it all. Oop. I would definitely like to kill this thing. Sooner. Rather than later. Might be able to warlock that, actually. You know what's kind of sad? Most of my faithful status is coming from tier 1 units because of Mighty Meek. That's the thing. Could swipe this, I suppose. You're a combat summon though, right? Yeah. Meh. Double kill. That's fun. I think I definitely am blasting the mistress. Pretending that I'm an ancient king, you know? A European king ass blasting his mistress. Or, I suppose, any relatively wealthy individual. I'm acting like that doesn't happen to this day. It does. It most certainly does. Alright. I don't know why Umbral exiled the big boy, the tyrant, but it did. Okay, perfect. Less perfect. Farewell, little skeleton. You will be missed. I am... okay. I was gonna say, I'm impressed he's alive. He was not alive. Well, there's a lot of blood going on here. Kind of unfortunate that we aren't going to get to see the true strength of the bone dragons in this playthrough, but I spy, with my little eye, something I can't do. Cool downs. Let's not get in my own way, shall we? This Mark of the Huntress is... oh, a little bit of a tilter. It's alright. Okay. Let the record show I could have hit that. If it were not for the Mark of the Huntress... slowing me down. I suppose if we just stay on this guy, he eventually... There's no way that connects. Huh, we rolled a 35. Go away. I'm impressed. They didn't retroactively give you Curse Eater, did they? They did not. Fantastic. Would he technically be an Umbral Demon? The Eldritch Sovereigns? I don't know. I feel like they would be above the Umbral Demons, right? We lost a bit. We'll take a Bone Daddy. Sure. So one of the few things... Oh. Hey, Mordred. One of the few things that we will be able to benefit from in this particular playthrough is... Oh, this mountain is in the way again. This is 60 knowledge just waiting for me. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not even mad. Where am I? Oh. Huh. Okay. That's alarmingly close to Nome. But worry not, my fair Elector Countess. I have no qualms about your territory. That is a nice hat, bro. You're a hero. There's 3 heroes here. They aren't going anywhere, right? I don't think so. Hey, bro, are you here? You are. Fantastic. Unfortunately, we only have the basic bitch projects. You hate to see it. We could do Headlong Assault. We're kind of thick. Makes it 5 turns. Okay. But you know what I could do? So I have... No, I do not. We're actually quite far away from it. Okay. Is that House Levies? I believe it was. Alright. 20 damage isn't that big of a deal. I wonder if they're going to redesign that. That is what it is, right? Yeah, so we take 20 fizz damage. This is a lot easier to stomach now for 2 reasons. Well, I think this might have been always the case. But first of all, it checks against block first and foremost. So Anubis only takes 16. But second of all, with the way level up works on your units now, you have so much more AP if you have a high tier unit. For example, this tier 2 healer has 120 hit points. It's kind of insane. I have a feeling you aren't going to make it. But you might. That'd be great. I built walls here just so this guy wouldn't come at me. Another Voidstone acquire. We just need 1 more for Void Ink. Not sure where we'll find it, but we will eventually. We're going to do another Domain of Death. Any city gets the Domain of Death. Especially you, because you're about to be in heavy conflict. We have a House Levies, which is okay. We have 5 turns until we need this. Actually, it'll be 6. Maybe even 7 turns. We could go this to reduce the upkeep of the dragons. We don't have so many that it's bleeding us, but we are taking quite a bit. We have 258 of unit upkeep. Maybe we're okay. I should either hold this or just grab some things we're going to need, like Benevolent Conqueror. Like that. I think we're going to use our grievances as well. Hello? Oh, thank you, Emanuel von Liebwitz, my Elector Countess. You finally reciprocated my declaration. I literally could not care less that Wepwawet has wronged you. The tides of fate favor me, bringing you here. What can I do for you, Anubis? Well, I have a request. You're number 1 expansionist, really. Number 2. I wonder what magic ranking means. Is it literally research? Could be, I suppose. Okay. You're about to get your comeuppance, whatever this is. I'm actually a little worried. Worried is not the word. We could be bleeding quite a lot here. Oh. Typically, vassals, raiding parties, war parties, whatever, they don't besiege cities. I know there was a change a while ago. I don't remember if this is stuck. But infestations will now actually attack your cities. They used to not do that at all. They used to only be capable of raiding stuff and breaking down your provinces, but now they can full-on siege the city. Although that hasn't happened up here, which is interesting. I guess they're not done breaking everything. Man, this is going to be so expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ugh. Gross. This is going to be 750 gold to repair. And it's not even the worst, because this and this are still up. I guess everything was built in Sinopolis. So the only thing we're really missing in the city is we need whatever these are. Huh? Did I lose these provinces? I don't think I did. Well, I appreciate you sieging this with no projects. That's a real vibe. Fun fact. Hello. I don't even think it's worth getting Shrines of Smiting yet. I really don't. And that feels so wrong. But we don't have a whole lot of Faithful's energy at the moment. We will soon, don't worry. You know what's sad? This makes me sad. I'm actually debating not going for my tier 5 tome here. Well, I can only expand this way, so I got 10 mana out of it. I'm technically getting knowledge for each expansion as well, so that's not entirely fair. Okay, who gets the Pyre Templar, my favorite unit probably ever added. And this is a legendary Night Guard who has fought against all odds. It's probably you. You have 0 melee, so we'll pull out a... It's really depressing that I'm not thinking about taking with the Warlock. Okay. Off you go, little skeleton. Summon Living Fog is in. I think we're rolling here. There's some important things we need. Are there? This was nerfed. And yet, it's still really good. Once again, Just a mana node. Big sad. That was nerfed to cost more points. Can I desecrate things here? Oh my goodness. Yeah. Throw Blizzard at me. I don't care. Rivalry between Nuln and the Chaos Dwarf. This is hilariously canon. The Chaos Dwarves. Thank you, little vassal. You're doing great. I mean, to be fair, the Chaos Dwarves kind of raided everybody. That was kind of just their shtick. But, in particular, the Chaos Dwarves aided in the sacking of Nuln. Or attempted to sack Nuln. They assaulted Nuln with Tamarkan, which ultimately failed thanks to the Elector Countess's... Well, this can't happen. You must be destroyed. Due to the Elector Countess basically expelling her entire treasury to defend the city. I am pleased to see that you have seen the true colors of my rival Rykov. He deserves nothing more. I agree. I agree. An infestation that I can't even see is sending forces. Okay, so a stone was returned to us. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Find a structure, click a toe. Oh, it was just the first word that rhymed and came to mind. Now that we have a Whispering Stone returned to us, we can give these to the vassals of our dear friend. Well, whichever one is the most profitable. But I was thinking of our dear friend Elector Countess Emanuel von Liebwitz of Nuln, but I didn't realize how few vassals there were, and that's my fault. Right, yeah. Forgot about that. Minor detail. Because of this button. Ruined Realm. Which, by the way, city ruins are common. I haven't seen many. I haven't. A big brain play is to found a bunch of cities and then release them as vassals, but it's now really expensive if you lean really heavily into that, it gets more and more Imperium intensive, because you have to spend the Imperium to build the city. You have to spend the Imperium to release it as a vassal. I ain't got that kind of Imperium economy. How am I supposed to afford tier 4 and 5 units if I'm spending it building and releasing cities? I'm not. It was a trick question. I have to kill whatever this is. Oh, hey, there's our third Void Stone. Hey, there's Rykarth. Okay. Probably shouldn't be able to see that through the fog of war, but that's fine. I am uber tilted. Actually, I'm not. My emotional status is completely unmoved, but this is fucking annoying. They stood on top of my teleporter. This was gonna be a teleporter. And now what can it be? Nothing. Let's do this, the city thing here, right? I have no foresters. I really hope you can move. I don't think you can. Oh, I thought they did it here too. That's fine. We'll wait one turn. Because I don't think these guys can move. And maybe they could have. 3 is enough to move in roads, and I'm pretty sure your entire domain counts as being roaded. But, or, you know, the little... Oops, sorry. The little area around your city counts as being roads, I think. From day 1. Pretty sure. Huh. Someone dropped an umbral nest on me. It's very rude. That is exceptionally rude. How could you do this to me? Terran has withdrawn to the astral void. You'd love to see it. I think it was just an infestation, though. The Shadows of Shadow Moon. That's not a bad headpiece, actually. I can't sell these guys, huh? Emmanuel von Leibwitz has crossed me. Blint, if I have to choose, I'm not choosing you. I hope you know that. I hope you're ready for that when the time comes. I swear to all that's holy and unholy. If you step on my teleporter being built, it's all over. It's all ogre for you. I don't think my brother is going to run here. The traitor is Spawn. I think he's going to embrace his demise. Which, to be fair, respect. I respect that. But if he was, I'd move my characters over here to try and blockade it. Because chasing down a lord that's running away is a real pain in the tail. Get it? Because I'm a jackal? Actually, wasn't there debate that Anubis wasn't a jackal, but rather some kind of like Egyptian wolf or something? Anyway, the point is, I have a tail. Anubis has a tail. I don't have a tail. I have thought it would be fun to have a tail, though. There was a time, a perhaps cringier time in my life. Thank you. When I thought that would be cool. We have no mana nodes, no gold mines, 3 foresters, 2 quarries, and 2 farms. Well, let's get a gold mine, shall we? This army will eventually be given... Right. I can't see into the abyss. Or, the abyss. The mists. I wonder what happens now. Because these guys can't siege Sinopolis while Sinopolis is besieged. You know? Surprise! Dragon. I guess we have the Pyre Templar lead this deck. Because it's pathetic. Perfect. The Sanctuary Outpost is done. You are also done. The Mountain Necropolis. I don't. Just build a blacksmith. I don't really appreciate how many provinces I have to rebuild in this playthrough. It does not spark joy. This sparks joy, though. Super cheap. Oops. Well. You have Domain of Death. I think everyone has Domain of Death now. Correct. Correct indeed. How about this place? The fuck was that sound? That was something being besieged. Well, it's not me. Not my problem. Not my circus, not my monkey. This is not particularly... Wow, okay, Blint. Coming out in force, my boy. The bloodthirsty Underpope. Wow, you are fully geared. Are you umbral fleshed? Oh no. Blins. Blinty boy. I'm gonna have to fight you, aren't I? We have met the Tenebrous Vahilon, which is amusing because these guys have already declared on me. We're gonna vow to destroy them. We have met the Broodmaster of Kurtha. Our hunger grows within the umbral thralls that require sating. Yet this hunger is not driven by famine. They crave a bloodletting, a precious offering given freely and willingly, that they may consume, taking delight in the destruction of something that you hold dear, such as the way of the abyss. Whatever you seek to gain from your covenant with Kurtha, umbral-dwelling customs expect a willing sacrifice, lest you antagonize them. So this is one of the settlements owned by Blint, so we were forcibly put into a truce. If I declare on them, do I declare on Blint? This could be a huge problem. I have no interest in negotiating with you. Even the slightest. We'll just offer nothing for now. I can't have Blint. If something strange happens and I go to war with Blint and he's behind me as I'm taking down Lycopolis, that's not gonna fly. Who are you? Oh, it's Gnome. Hey, Gnome. What are you up to? How's it hanging? How's your mother? Why did you kill my skeleton mage? I didn't mean to retry, but we're retrying. I can just run it down. I'm still mad about them. About the Apex Talents for Astral being cast first turn. And the thing is, I don't know if I'm mad because I feel like it's bad. I do feel like it's powerful. Or if I'm mad because it was something we already had at a lower tier. I think that's what it is. I think that's why I'm upset about this. That has to be it, right? It has to be. No. Can you touch your... You can touch yourself, right? With Mending Touch. Should have been a little more specific there. Now. Alright, well, if you wanted to die... You could have just asked. Where's the healer? Thanks. You can Mending Touch yourself. Great. We're going to bless one of these dragons. And we're going to bless this dragon. Not bless, but, you know, use. Oh. I already spurred. I ruined it. So garbage. This guy can't technically teleport away, but... That's fine. This guy's isolated, so he will take full damage. Go, Bone Daddy. Go, Bone Daddy. Go. Go, Bone Daddy. Be... He's, a little preoccupied with the whole being immobilized thing. Get the Pyre Warden up in there. He's what I need to refresh, honestly. The ordering is very important for the Pyre Warden. We go in, we pop the Nope. I already got it wrong in my head. The ordering is very important for the Pyre Warden. That's actually a good question. So if we swing first, we usually only get one swing. If we're lucky, we'll get two, right? But if we... There's no way you get stunned, right? And then we can end the turn with the AoE thing. But I don't believe if you AoE first, you'll end your turn in defensive mode. That's quite the conundrum. Well, anyway, in this situation, it's just bad to refresh him because I refreshed this thing. Simple solution. Hey, look. The Bone Dragon. The Bone Storm. Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stunned. Cannot be broken. Cannot be deterred. Cannot be denied. If I keep going. I wonder how far I could go if I did keep going. I don't know. Anywho, let's get a perfect flank, shall we? Ugh. Where's death when you need it, huh? You don't need to kill this, but it's, you know, here. In the way. Going to attack me. Bye. How did I inflict so much decay? It's Bone Daddies down the board. Okay. So... do we want... I kind of wanted to unite with my other stuff here before we got a little cray-cray. What on earth are we dealing with? I'm sorry. Is that two Kara? Huh. You know, it's pretty rare to see an army that's so threatening and yet so not at the same time. I'm gonna wait and see if they attack me because I'm fairly certain that if I attack them, we'll be in the misty terrain. Oh, I need the Wizard's Tower. Right. I'm pretty sure that if you attack them here, we'll be in the misty terrain, so the fight will have mist everywhere. Maybe not everywhere, but in places. But if they come attack me, there will not be mist. And of course, we can benefit from the Fey mist, but why bother? That might be a close call, actually. Covenant of the Faith. How about we just go Flame Blessed Champion? That sounds fun. Because I was informed, thank you by the way, for your continuous tips, I appreciate it. This will be boosted when we grow in 4 turns, so we'll get a refund. I was informed that if you apply Burning, then Curse Eater is disabled. I didn't know that. Spying Shadows is available, but I don't think I want it. Typically don't get it. Disabled if the unit is burning. Look at the small text. Was that always there? We have captured a member of the Infinite Dragonflight. Blint has crossed you, huh? Well, team, we might be in a world where Blint has to pay. Oh, I thought another one was dropped on me, but no, they're just expanding. That's super awkward. Not as awkward as the game crashing. Okay. I was able to continue the game, and I just had to do the combat over again, and then, get rid of all the notifications. A wise man would not give the stone to this vassal, because that crashed the game. I, however, am more curious than I am wise. Hey, look. It worked. What's the difference? Couldn't tell ya. Also, things are bad when the game crashes and then you send a crash report and the crash report crashes. That's when things are a little overwhelmed. To be fair, the Age of Wonders crash reporter is really just a coin flip. And the sad thing is, it's not a coin flip every time you press the send button. It's a coin flip every time it's generated. Because if it fails once, it's never going to go through. You just have to hope that when the crash generator reporter is generated when the game crashes, that it'll work. But whatever, it's fine. It's been that way for... How long has this game been out? Year and a half? Although I used to see it far more often back then. This game had very serious crashing problems upon release. And they've introduced a fix. It was related to graphics cards. I'm not sure what it was. But they introduced it was more of a workaround than a fix. So if you've ever seen this weird artifacting, it's kind of down here. That is a result of the workaround. I've had it ever since the GPU workaround was introduced. Do I know what it is? No. Do I care? Not really. I'd rather be able to play the game than not crash, Alright. Look, this looks oddly familiar. Do I wait one more turn? Or do we go for it? Can all of you reach Cynopolis? You can. Great. What we want to do is we want to bolster our army. So you... Where are you needed? You go into her army. Oops. We do have Ascended Warriors ready. You go into this army. You brave skeletal warrior. No, I don't. I know the city is sieged. I don't care. Perfect. Because it's about to not be sieged. Why do these armies all look the same? Why do you keep killing the skeletal mages? What have the skeletal mages ever done to you? Okay. Fair enough. Alright. I don't need to make this. That's okay. Flame Blessed Champions is in. Probably should have cast this first. Melee attacks have a 6% chance to inflict burning. If the target has 5 stacks of burning, create Cleansing Flame at the target hex for 3 turns. Effects are increased for each non-repeating attack. We could go Zealous Ignition, which is actually funny. The Devouring Void. Have I ever used this? I don't think I have. I'm assuming this works like Defile from the Lich King. Sleep of Oblivion. We'll take that one. That's always fun. And it gives me a combat spell that's actually kind of useful. I like how I picked up the Convent and I was so excited and it just has not been usable because everything has been on fire. The sad thing is, building the stone wall was probably the least economically efficient thing I could have done there. But I did it anyway. Healing momentum is not bad for someone with a single AP attack, but aren't you getting support stuff? Not really. Okay. Although you could use Cleansing Flame Herald. Alright. There you go. I think I'm going to hold Descended Warriors until I can get a stack together that's, like, worth casting it on. Get that going. It's time for a new hero. Is there one that is economically beneficial? I mean, it's another beloved from the Molequisition. The Traitors. Another Shadow Adept? Game, I don't need Shadow Adepts. I have all the Shadow. I like that you're free, but I don't like Reckless. So we have a few characters in our crypts that are part of our culture. And by a few, I think I mean one. Indeed. It's pretty garbage. I'm not gonna lie. I hate Unstable. And everyone else is infected. In enters defense mode, then it and adjacent friendly units gain bolstered resistance. This is an industrious thing. We have a few melee characters. I kind of want... I mean, the thing about melee characters is that they are very useful. Maybe we just go with you, Mr. Oliver the Grand. Oh, yeah, I knew that. Terran has returned to New Shadow Moon. New Shadow Moon. Mordred has withdrawn to the Astral Void. Fighting over this, I guess. We have captured quite a few people, actually. And acquired several remains. Hello. An alliance between Terran and Murazond, meaning we most likely will never, ever get back together. Oh, Okay. I mean, going to war with Rykarth isn't the worst thing in the world. We need to give this... There are no more vassals that we are not at war with. Don't believe. Or incorrect. The new city of Arcadia. But I'm not going to give you the stone. Am I? It's 15 knowledge I'm missing out on. I'd rather these guys be actually happy. I know, tall order, tall ask, but I'd rather that be the case. Also, like I said, this is probably the worst one for me to choose, but... Man, that's bad. Alright, Lycopolis has been besieged. Is that else? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. This is the battle. Why is my vassal here? There we go. The battle for Lycopolis. Now, my brother is not actually in this fight. Wepwawet is not a part of this battle. Which means I have to do it again. You know the rule. What was that? Why are there two enemies near my territory? My characters. Also, I sold that character, but I didn't equip the bow that she had, which is the whole reason I sold her. Oh. Right, so you have the tentacles. Do I want to do this? Was this always weaker against adjacent targets? I don't remember. We'll just get rid of him. No big deal. Bumbling? Oh, you have the cacophony. I mean, that's fine. But you really shouldn't have just come at me. Let's give a little bit of a touch. Ooh, that hits. We can dash away. I was really hoping Overwhelming would kick in there. Here, we'll give you a touch as well. All of our support are touching our ranged assets. Laziada. This is the budding strength, which gives true sights. Sure. If I don't do it now, when would I? You also should not have been so eager to come forward. I wish I could just walk away with this. Can, yeah. Pretty sure I should not have. That's okay. Get a fat charge in. And then we will probably... I respect the damage. I don't think it's needed, though. It is worth remembering these tentacles cannot move. Bitch. Alright, I was gonna heal, but... after that... I don't know. I'm pretty sure the tentacles are immobile. So in short, I shouldn't act like an AI and pretend like I have to kill them, but we are acting like an AI, pretending I have to kill them. It's fine. If I act like an AI, they'll spare me during the uprising of Skynet. Which, by the way, happened on August 29th. Fun fact. Which is the day I'm recording this. Although it happened at like, what, 3 a.m. or something? I don't remember. I haven't seen Terminator in... I couldn't even give you how long it's been. It's been that long. It's been so long, I don't even remember. Also, it's not even worth attacking with her shit, though. Which is a pretty big indictment of her bow. This is also probably a dead pursuer. Unless... if I hit that, it actually gets worse, doesn't it? Ah, it's a little awkward. Here. Because if I hit that, it drops its skeleton, I think. Pretty sure. I have a spur. I do not. I thought you were true strength. Excuse me? We should give you 100% accuracy. Maybe it's just not... that's not who I wanted to click. Accurately depicted? That's possible. anything is possible. I guess I'm going to do this. It technically makes everything worse for me. Ooh. Yeah, sure. Big raise. Sure. Double kill. Alrighty. There's a spur happening here. I just don't know how it's happening. Wish I could do that twice in a row. I guess I'm just swinging first. Oh, hey, look, the guy couldn't spawn a thing because he's completely surrounded. I mean, I knew that. That's why I did it. Duh. Oh, I should kill this. Killing this is a good call. Killing this is not possible, though. Without a spur. Oh, that's unfortunate. I wanted to kill this so the dragon could step forward and then tail swipe, and then I could spur, and then I could breath. I mean... I already swung. It's fine, I can still spur and move in and tail swipe. And since these are all charge units in here, they will do significantly poor damage. I could even do this. So they all fumble. Not only do they do no charge damage, they also fumble. Perfect. Flawless. Less good. Okay. The left side is a battle of the battle of the range survival. Except for this guy, who is apparently just absolutely fucking. Oh no. You hit me. Now you're dead. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. All that's left here are these little zombies, which don't matter. Get a bit of weaken. Fantastic. That means you do pretty big damage here. You get a charge, a fat charge, not just any charge, a fat charge. Respect the adjective. Destroyed. I think those are warriors. Denied. Good old Knuckles. Wait, are you not going to berserk? You did. And by berserk, I mean steadfast. Same thing. Bonk. Maybe I should have done that first. What's not broken here? You. Well done, Anubis. The enemy flees, but little do they know. Wow. There is nowhere for them to run. My foul brother. One of my people aren't coming, but that's okay. The rules of engagement are as stated. I have no idea what that was. The rules of engagements dictates. Was that the new... Wait, was that Undermine the Walls? Did that get an animation? That if... Wow, Anubis almost died. if we are doing a battle of the ages, no, a battle for the city, the capital city, I have to do the fight. They also state that if I am doing a battle against a faction leader, I must personally do the fight. These are the arbitrary rules that I have completely made up, but will follow to a T. I missed, but I hit Wepwawet, so it's okay. We'll touch Anubis so he doesn't die to some wayward bullshite. Aww, that might actually be really bad. I guess I'm just lucky that those spawned on my allies. One hero down. Don't really want to whiff it too much here. You don't have, like, fire breath, do you? That'd be really annoying. He does have, beetle escape. I'm sorry. What? No. Oh! Huh. This is the new feature, everyone. Well done, little vassal. This is the... What's it called? Control army feature. Interesting. I thought it would just make it, like, your unit. I mean, it does, but it takes a turn and then it makes it your thing. Interesting. That's more for a multiplayer, but it can be used in single player, obviously. Please don't crash. Holy shit. When facing off against you with a vassal. Interesting. There's a battle I would have won with this. You killed your own faction leader. I'm gonna lose that legend pursuer. Oh, sadness. If I had just gone into defense mode, would I have been fine? Maybe. Foul critter. Alright, team. GG. I am impressed that doesn't do more. You know why this doesn't do more damage? I have very few faithful units. That's why. Got the Bone Dragon Slap. I also forgot about Mana Unchained. Okay, that wasn't a Legend Pursuer. I'm alright with it. You have crumbled the last defenses of Wepwawet, the Destroyer, and cast him into the astral void, banishing him from this realm. Whatever schemes Wepwawet the Destroyer had in the works, none of them shall come to fruition. The last of his misguided troops flee to hide in the hills and woods. His cult of the wolf, their spirits crushed by their false idol's yoke, now find themselves at your mercy. O glorious Lord of the sacred land. Whatever the future holds, Wepwawet the Destroyer is a thorn in your side. No more. How will you commemorate this extraordinary victory? I'm annoyed at how this has always been like 0 knowledge gain. For whatever reason, this has always been less than 200 knowledge. I wonder how it's calculated. Anyway, there's only one correct option here. We hold the parade. And we are going to migrate this, which is an evil act. But, it must be done. Lycopolis will be held by the worthy souls. However, there will be something different we do. I can't believe that was one turn. We're going to expand our governance to make sure we can hold that. But we're going to peace out with his remaining settlements. That is very unusual. Also, you can have this bow. Oh, immobilizing bow. It's actually kind of crazy. 30% chance. We're going to peace out Exalted Prince with all of his vassals and just throw our stones at them. And the reason is because without Wepwawet to lead them astray, hopefully, they will come to reason. Although, I mean, either way, right, I'd vassalize them, so. Insectoid Lords, huh? Oh, is this our crypt? No, it's our prison. The crypt can get really fat once you have taken over a city, a throne city. What's wrong with you? Nothing. Thought it looked different. Also, I totally thought we'd get the option to peace out with the other cities. Oh. There are no other cities. Never mind then. Take it back. We are eradicating Lycopolis from the face of the earth. Or the cult of the wolf. Gone. Eviscerated. Eradicated. This does leave a little bit of a question mark for the Underpope. Why would you make a city here? I didn't realize the city was in such a terrible spot. This city is in between two settlements. Why would you build a city here? Oh. Flint. My boy. He built a city on top of the cave. Which means his capital... Oh, no, okay. Oh, it's not as bad as I thought. It's still bad, but it's not as bad as I thought it was. Actually, he made it pretty bad. So, by building a city here, the Holy See cannot expand out this way. But he had a cave on his capital, which is fine, but he blocked... Oh, yeah. Xenopolis was saved, so now it's under attack. He blocked his expansion in the overworld with his other city. Oh, the AI and Underground. As the Mistwalkers lay siege to Xenopolis, an uncanny song creeps into the streets and homes of the worthy souls. Heed our voices, hear our song. Into other you belong. Beyond the veil we attest. There's a party, you're the guest. Brought before the wicked beast. When it kills you, we will feast. Stories of charmed people straying into the mist and disappearing spread as an evil rumor. Ere long, there may be no people left to defend. I am the only one whose whispers may mess with the minds of my people. But of course, Anubis wouldn't mess with the minds of his people. He would use his whispers to guide them to glory, to greatness. If I had just a few more casting points, life would be pretty swell. We could have Flame Blessed champions before this. Alright, let's check how everything is going. We do not have a fifth hero, so we have no governor. Is there anyone Worthy. Lucky is crit chance, right? Yeah. Order Adept, not really worth it. Shadow Adept, also not worth it. Hero of the Meek, that's funny. Where is... We can combine this with Mighty Meek and Skeletal Undead Lord thingy for absolute hilarity. Where are all of my Materium Adepts and Astral Adepts and Nature Adepts and not Friend of Ogres? Alright. With all this garbage, let's do what we had planned to do for a while. Sebald shall have his moment of redemption. We have a thing here. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about this, right? Only some terraforms affect the gloom. The only one I know off the top of my head is the winter spell. Like, if you use ice, it'll override gloom. But because this is a tentacle... I mean, it'll still work on a tentacle portal, I think. Oh, yeah. My vassals raided the crap out of this city, didn't they? I know what we do with the city. What have you done with the city? As far as guilds are concerned, we have... Do we have a guild? Scholars Guild. Okay. I'm down with that. It helps that soul wells count as well. We really need to start building this. SPIs are always like my greatest weakness. We'll work on this in a second. We'll get Sebald in here. One of the worst governors that we have, but hey. Oh, sweet mother. Okay, let's focus on this first, shall we? Then we'll deal... Get out of here. I don't want you. Now then. Let's focus on this first, and then we'll deal with whatever is going on diplomatically. Okay. The AI thinks this is going to be an absolute abject disaster. Now there are a few effects. Wow, you guys are getting stronger, and I don't know if I approve of this. Currently ongoing. First of all, we have the Misty trait. This means that throughout the entire battlefield, these little things are spawning. And those are both good and bad. In that both good and bad guys can use them. It's actually one of the most... The Fairy Mist is one of the most infuriating passives in the world. It's so good. They nerfed it, and it's still just good. And I bet they're going to nerf it again. Mark my words. Actually, they might not because this is DLC content, but I bet they'll consider nerfing it again. It's that potent. The reason why it's so annoying is because it gives evasion even to melee attacks. Like, it's just strict evasion. Normally, evasion only affects... Actually, does it? Is that true? I think so. Only affects melee attack or range attacks? Fairly certain. I'm trying to remember now. Can I heal you? Fantastic. I don't want to be saying falsities, but I think that's the case. Anyway, there's also our Flame Herald consecration. which is not going to be that relevant at the moment. And Presence of Glory, which gives rally because of the Scourge. So I think we're going to chase into the realm this time. I'm just going to make the biggest, fattest army I can, pop Ascended Warriors, and go in. I spy with my little eyes something juicy. Something real juicy. Fortunately, don't have any cool combat spells. We do have this. Nope. This. They're both purple. Bring in the dragon. Tail swipe. We spur. We breathe. Give me that glory, that greatness. This could end poorly. I think I'm just going to set this on fire. That did destroy my cover. I hate to say it. On a scale of 1 to 10, how greedy are we feeling? Got it. The Fae are pretty weak to blights. Ooh, okay, we're actually in danger. We're in a touch of danger. Are you a charge? I think the Kara is a charge unit. It is, okay. Our poor bone horror, it does not count as being faithful, so it's on fire. This is the Umbral Penguin of Doom. I'm kind of going to focus all my strength on the Kara. I'm not sure if I should. That's currently what I'm doing. You know what I mean? You know, I've made worse decisions, I think. Heal you. Let's get a blessing on you. How do you stop the AI from killing your bone dragon? Simple. You give them a juicier target. Or you roll this 43% every time. That was a 43% to remove burning, and it was not rolled. I did not quite realize that. I think I just go in. And I hope this kills. Somehow, that did even worse than I expected. Like, holy shit, I had low expectations, and you went even lower. This thing is on the precipice of death. 55%. Nailed it. Go here. Defense mode. Okay. This is going to be the fattest charge I've ever seen in my life. Oh, no. And I'm weak to it because it's fire. Holy shit. What the fuck? Huh. I didn't even think about the pyromancers. Oh my god. Did I wipe? Not quite. Holy shit, muffins. What the fuck did I just witness? That was the most powerful I have ever... You have first strength? That's bullshit. I have ever seen the Pyromancers be. That was insane. Also, you're standing on top of that. Great. Well. Okay. All right. I'm speechless, honestly. I don't really know what to say. Look at this 55%. I am so lost. So hurt. Deep in my soul. Also, I've pinned this in, so we're gonna roll a 50 to kill this. Be whiffed. But it is decaying, so. I think I want to stand here, right? Because this guy, he'll charge me and do no damage, or minimal damage. Maybe I stand back here? I'm gonna lose everything in this army. Excuse me. This army is just fucked. I don't know what to tell you. The army is ripped. It's over. It's all ogre. Oh, you're gonna do your 3 AP swing, aren't you? I think he is. Played into that. Well... Huh. So how do we play... How do we win against that? It's actually very simple. You know the respect that I showed the Kara, the tier 5 unit that eats things? And is really spooky? We give that respect not to the tier 5 unit of Doom, but to the tier 2 unit of Doom. Yeah. That's the play. Now, of course, I could just restart now. Wait, where's the Phoenix's body? I can't see it. Too much is on fire. I could just restart now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to wait until all hope is truly lost. If I win with just 1 unit left, hey, I won. So be it. I think you have low morale. Yeah, so we'll bring... Can you reach? So if you go here... Whatever, I don't care anymore. I gave up caring. Look at that. 55% chance in melee. Your Sunder is right, yeah. Oh my god, that healing. If you were going to tell me that Pyro Wardens were the best with the Dark Culture, I don't know if I would have believed you. But, hey, here we are. I think I can kill this with, like, a... You? Maybe? kill or freeze. Does Mighty Meek not give Faithful? Kill. What it did. Alright, Dragon. Listen up. You are the last of your kinds. You must survive. I guess we just... we crippled the, oh, hey, this is a Necrotized play. We got rid of the fat. We trimmed the fat. That's the word, the phrase I'm looking for. Only the strong... Ow! Only the strong survive. By Chaplain. Only the strong survive in before army of just Pyre Templars. It's just Pyre Templars across the... Look at this. Oh. And you know what? We're going to make it better. Full health. That would be full health if we were missing health, but we're not, because we're the best. Should I have necrotized? Probably. Does it matter? Not anymore. One dragon has survived. A dragon, an evil-ass penguin, and all the Pyre Templars. I can't miss. Get fucked. A bone dragon, a Pyre Templar, and 17 skeletons walk into a bar. Unfortunately, that bar was on fire, so it killed all the skeletons, but the others thrived. Actually, rephrasing. The Pyre Templars thrived. The Bone Dragon barely survived. What do you mean it's a dragon? It doesn't matter. It's the shittiest dragon. I wish that was not the case. I missed! 70% chance to miss! Thank you, XCOM. Oh, God. Okay, here we go, Clinging Mist. Round. Whatever round it is. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering about the nerf, I can't believe that's not going to kill you. The nerf to Clinging Mist, it's the fact that it only scales... Is this actually a buff? Hold on, I need to think about this. It only scales 3 times now. But didn't it used to be 10%? Was it always 15%? God, I can't remember. Anyway, that's really painful. I'll take 3 Bone Dragons. Sure. You have driven the Mistwalkers away from Sinopolis. Their remnants, following the trail of the terrible scourge of summer, retreated into the dissipating mists. As the air slowly becomes clear again, a Fey fissure is revealed in the grasslands. Without a doubt, this is where the Mistwalkers return to their realm of the Fey. There is little time before the Fey fissure collapses. Yeah. Little time. Get back in the fight. Do you have any idea how many freaking ads I've seen for the War Within? Like, I don't care. It's over. My relationship with WoW has ended. Like, playing the game. The lore, for whatever reason, will be forever stuck in my head, but I'm done playing the game. I can't do it anymore. What the hell was that? I'm gonna have to fight this, aren't I? Nope. I don't care about skeleton spearmen. Or archers. I care about pursuers. But not skeletal. Archers. Alright. Sleep of Oblivion. Oh, Oblivion? What did I even say? Oblivion is in. I'm not sure how I mispronounced it. And we shall be going with the Tome of the Eternal Lord.
A realm blanketed by glistening ice and eternal shadow is a land of endless perfection. Death comes by your will alone, and you shall harvest the very souls of those who wander in your presence. Call forth unending armies. Bring forth the Age of Shadow. Become eternal.
So these are all exceptional. Probably the strongest parts about the tome. But what we're really here for, why I chose Eternal Lord over God Emperor. Well, first of all, we were God Emperor in the previous playthrough, so I don't like to repeat Tier 5 tome. But secondly, Curse of the Reaper is insane, and this gives it to all support and battle mage units. And I pictured this in my mind as these were priests of Anubis. Because, of course, you know, in reality, Anubis didn't appear or anything. There were priests who did his will and embalmed and, you know, looked over the dead and whatnot. And this was my example of, hey, these are my priests. They invoke my will. And holy crap, you are mad. You are big mad. I think the first thing I have to build is a teleporter. Man, there are so many look how many pastures I have. No governor has been set. You lie. Leziada, what are you up to? It's probably time that you get support stuff. We have more remains of Urgot the Wizard. Yeah, you meant nothing to me. Liked your gun. Okay, I have another question. First of all, if you've watched this far to the end, thank you. You have 3 spider wands. Thank you. I appreciate you. But my question is, should I not use guns? The gun was reworked in the Mystic Update, and I'm actually a huge fan of the Mage Lock now. Big fan. But the reason why I asked should I use it or not is because, of course, in ancient Egypt, there were no guns. It was long before the invention of even gunpowder, ancient Egypt. But definitely before guns. Alright. Let's see what this is first. We will go to the miss. I am no longer the race keeper? Man, it's fine. I killed them all. That's probably why. Join us in our war, Anubis. Together, we shall crush the pathetic ooze cool Dratha. Okay. Very well, Anubis. He says through gritted teeth, if it is a war you want, it is a war you will get. I thought... Game. I had major war justifications. Why has this not changed? Friendship between Nuln and Camelot. Fantastic. Friendship between... Yikes. Enjoy your victory while it lasts. I'm good. You're in trouble. Welcome to the war, Anubis. Rykoth the Unbreakable has no chance against us both. My Elector Countess joins me. Okay, you can take... I was going to use my stones for Wepwawet's free cities that became vassals, but I took the capital. Blint killed the rest. I guess that is what it is. And next time, we'll have to explore those consequences. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Thank you to the patrons and the channel members who support the channel. I greatly appreciate you. If you would like to stay up and have channel, feel free to join the Discord description down below. And I will see you next time for some mass production in the Item Forge. Bye.